The progress is real. What is up, guys? It is Danlags, and I'm back again for another episode of the Castle Let's Build. And guys, it's nighttime right now, which is a little bit weird for the beginning of my videos. Normally it's just the morning, but we're gonna go ahead and show off what we built at nighttime. So we come into the back gate of the castle, right? And we have a sign up here that says the Danguard Graveguard, which is that's actually kind of a mouthful. The Danguard is the name of the castle, so Danguard Castle, and there's gonna be a graveyard over there when I get the time to build it. And then over here is the castle town. So we're in the back courtyard again. Front courtyard on the other side. Back courtyard has the castle town. So let's go ahead and take a stroll through castle town at nighttime. This is something I just started just started working on here. And basically what it is, it's got a bunch of market stalls here, a fountain. We got an inn, which is called the Danguard Inn, and then we have another house over there. So let me go ahead and give you guys the quick tour before we get started with any building. So we have Davy's Trinkets and Traps. Again, these are the most random names ever. I don't know what that means. I just thought it'd be funny to call it Davy's Trinkets and Traps. So this is Davy's Trinkets and Traps. That is a, just a market stall. Right here we have Papa's Produce. So we have some melons and things like that. And then over here we have Danville Anvils. Of course, we have to have Danville Anvils is, a worldwide corporation that expands even to the fantasy times. Here we go. We have Danguard Literature. You get your books and everything. And last but most certainly not least, we have enchantments and alchemy. So, guys, that is kind of the little market area for the Danguard Castle. Obviously, the castle kind of like looms in the background. It's like kind of huge and stuff like that. Have a nice little fountain here that my friend Mason built for me, which is cool. And then, of course, we have the inn, which is what I built and which is what we will be working on in today's episode. And then over here, we have a house that my friend Mason also built. He started working on this one, so it's a nice little fancy, but he's like good at this kind of stuff, so I figured I'd let him build one here in the castle town. So anyway, let's go ahead and find a bed real quick. I believe there's one up here. Yes, indeed. We'll go ahead and sleep real quick, and then we'll get started with some building. So let's do this, guys. Made so much progress in the castle lately. It's unbelievable how much progress I've made. You might even notice that I actually have all of these walls put in now. So like all of the designs on this, and kind of like, snakes around the desert, and goes all the way around the entire castle with this design. Every single one has been filled in. It's all 100% done. I even detailed the outer walls here a little bit and added some nice design to it. So the castle's coming along really good. I'm just just keep plugging away at it. One day it's gonna be finished. So anyway, oh, one more thing I want to show you guys real quick before we actually do any building. I know these videos are kind of like half update, half building. I actually built some gallows over here, like little guillotine things, and I think this is pretty cool. So here, I'll show you how this works, right? So it's kind of like interactive. You have the anvils being held up by a string. Somebody sleeps in the bed, right? And then you break the string, and then the anvil falls on the person's head in the bed. So that's kind of the idea of that. I think it was really cool. That was a really fun thing that I thought of. So we have that. We have our gallows, our guillotines, and our execution area, I guess, whatever you want to call it. So that is that. That's pretty cool. And then I don't know what I'm going to build here yet. I haven't decided. This is still desert biome, so I've been kind of like working around that. But I'll probably end up throwing like another house right there if I can. And then there's kind of like an entrance to the castle, which I would ideally like this to be guarded by like a guard or something like that. Maybe I'll put like an iron golem there or something. Who knows? But let's go ahead and get started. So I want to work on this right here, the Danguard Inn. This is what I was working on last night. This is the progress I've got so far on it. I love building this kind of stuff, like fantasy houses and things like that. This is a really fun, style to build. It's so different from anything else, and it's just like, it's not that hard, and it can look really cool, especially in the fantasy texture pack, since that's what it's built for. So, let's go ahead and get some materials out. What do I need? I need some wood. That's definitely something I need. Also gonna need some, let's see, white wool, blue wool. We're gonna need some of these. We need some stone bricks. What else do we need? I think that should be decent enough for now. Let's go ahead and add some spruce wood stairs as well. We'll go with that. Alright, so over here is where I want to work on this. I need to take a lining of wood down through there. I'm going to put a spruce wood stair like that. And then I'm going to run some wood across right through here. Every single time my controller glitches out like that. It's annoying. We're going to have this come down right here. Like this. And then I'm going to place the spruce wood stair. I'm just going to kind of follow the design. Don't have a ton of space on this side since the wall is right here. So this is going to be a lot more standard than the front. But it's all good because it's all really is serving purpose for. It's just to be like a little inn for like potential travelers, I guess, that are coming to the castle. All right, let's see. So I need to take a lining right here of this block like that. And I actually even need to go like this. Gotta place that there. Actually, hold on. I don't think, actually I might not be able to, might not have to do that. Let's see. Yeah, I can't do that. That's okay. Alright, so we're gonna place the upside down stair back in that spot like that. Alright, here we have some wood coming across. And then we're gonna place one right here and right there, if I can get it in the right spot here. Come on, game, you got this. Get it for me. Get it for me. Oh my god, pain in the butt. I'm gonna have to go down here. So annoying. They're so much more difficult to place. You know, I feel like they're easier on PC Minecraft to place than they are on Xbox. I don't know if like the coding for it is different or something like that. It seems like it is. Alright, so like that. We got that. And then what I want to do is fill this in right here with some of this. Get it, fill it in. We're building it in, fill it in. Ha. That was not funny at all. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna add this. Basically, the blue. I just tried to keep the theme of the castle as much as I could. I wanted to add some wood because, you know, I felt like that was kind of cool for the castle town to, you know, because the castle is kind of built out of like stone brick and blue wool. So I wanted to add, you know, blue wool and stone brick, but I also wanted to throw some wood into it just so it's a little bit of a color contrast, which I think is, you know, just awesome. It's like just what the castle needed. I don't know about you guys, but I like this. All right, so now we're gonna take some upside down stairs and run them right through there, and then I believe we're gonna have a wooden thing coming down like this. If I'm correct about this, I think I am. This is gonna come across right here, like that, and like this. We're gonna place our iron bars in here. This is kind of a good thing, you know, like a simple thing to build. You know, if you look at it, it's really just kind of like, it's a little bit of a detail. It's like a lot of detail added, but you know, the design is really kind of just like a follow the pattern kind of design, which is a cool because, you know, it looks really awesome when it's done, but it's really easy to build. And that's like that's the kind of stuff that's awesome, you know, in Minecraft. Something that's, you know, it looks like it was like really difficult to build, but it really wasn't, which is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna place that. Let me just check over here real quick, just make sure that I'm doing this all good and correct. I can't see any issues. I think we're good. All right, let's go back over here. I'm gonna add a wood thing coming out on each one of these because that makes it look just that more awesome. And we're gonna do it over here as well once we add this, which is gonna come down right there. I guess we'll take this to there, and then here we're gonna place some spruce stairs like that. Beautiful. Look at this. It's coming together perfectly. Okay. Next order of business is we're gonna fill in some stone bricky brick up here. So this is gonna get all filled in with stone brick, and I think that's how this works, right? Hopefully I'm not botching this. I think we go like this though, that's for sure. Go like that, and then I think right here we're gonna place some of the blue wool. We need some glowstone, which is just a beautiful block in this texture pack. You know, this texture pack, you know, when I first started using it, I always liked it, and then, you know, I had like a period there where I didn't. I had a period. Wow, that sounds really bad. I had a time. Sorry, I'm so immature. You know, I had a point there where I didn't really like it. So, and then I got back into it, and I like it again. So it's like, yeah. Okay. Let's see. So we have. So we have some anvils to put in here, and then we have kind of this thing that comes out 3 blocks. Okay, so we got to get some anvils. Why don't we head over to the market stall real quick and grab some? Not really. I'm just going to take it from my inventory since, you know, I'm too lazy to actually roleplay it. Okay, here we go. We're going to place some of these here. We're going to replace those, and then like that. And then up here, we need to get some wood back out because I got rid of it because I'm a dummy. 1, 2, 3. I believe that concludes that design in terms of detailing. Yep, looks pretty good to me. Awesome. Love this. I love this theme. I love building this kind of stuff. You know, I'm gonna start doing this more often. This is really fun. Building fancy stuff. I never thought I would like it that much, but you know, you can't knock it till you try it. This is a really fun style to build. It's so cool. Like, you know, it's not as hard as it looks, but you know, it's fun. It's really fun, kind of like detailing these things and making them look like any way you want because it's fantasy. You can do it however you want, and that's what's awesome. Okay, let's see. We now gotta get some flowers out here like that. What else? I think that's good. Right? Oh yeah. And we gotta get the flags as well. Let's get those out. I might have only just put those in the front. So believe it or not, I might actually come pretty close to the item frame limit. Like the picture is an item frame limit in this world because I have so many flags, you know, all over the place. It's crazy. Let's see. We gotta add these trapdoors here. We got those from Davy's Trinkets and Traps, even though they don't sell trapdoors. I should probably have them. Wait, no, those aren't trapdoors. These are trapdoors. What am I thinking? All right, I'm gonna put some trapdoors like here and there. Have like one open and closed. That way, it's like trinkets and traps. Okay, that's good. That's all you know, figured out here. Let's add some more things here. You know, the detailing of this part is the cool part, I think. I know it's a little bit repetitive at this point, like since you know I've done it, you know, all around the whole building, but I'll tell you, it's fun. All right, there we go. And let's see. And that's like the cool part about it is like each one of these buildings I'm going to have like a different style of detailing. Like this one over here, I think we got an inn right here. That one's just going to be a standard house. I'm going to put a bakery right here. And then over here, I don't know what this is going to be. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to add a plot there. But ideally, I'd like to have like 5 houses in this castle town. Just a really small castle town. And then, of course, we got the... If we fly over here real quick, take a quick excursion. We got the official blacksmith of you know, Danguard over here. This is the front entrance of the castle, which, you know, is always cool. I like how the castle town's in like the back entrance of the castle. I think that's kind of cool because like this, you know, the peasants and things like that, they don't get access to the front of the castle. It's way too cool. Of course, we have the stage up here, and then, you know, it was a really cool view I found yesterday. It was like the view from like right here. Well, I mean, once you have that, will load in better, but you know, kind of like just looking at it from like this angle, it's really cool. And then you get the Tree of Life. Coming together, guys. It's coming together. One day, you know, once I finish the cemetery over here, I'm going to add like a windmill and a cemetery. And then once I finish the castle town over here, the exterior is pretty much done. That's pretty much it. And then I just have to do the interior, and then it's done. Hunger Games is definitely something I want to do. I want to build this. I want to turn this map into a Hunger Games. I think that would be so cool. And, you know, I thought of a really cool idea yesterday. Sorry that I keep flying around and not being productive, but it's, you know, I got stuff to do. I thought of turning this fountain up in the front into a cornucopia, and then I could have the, you know, the spawn points like around it, and then, you know, we got the chest and the cornucopia, and then, you know, the entire castle is, you know, in play, but you can't go outside the castle limits. Like, you can't go outside the walls, so everything inside the walls is in play. So, you know, I could have like a chest like up here, do some epic parkour, and like get all the way up here. That could be like a chest with like diamond boots of feather falling, so you can like jump off. That would be so cool. I don't know. I'm not a pro at making Hunger Games maps, so I'm probably gonna have to get some people in here that are really good at it to help me out, like, you know, balancing the chests and everything. But that sounds like a lot of fun to me, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna take some wood across through here real quick before I you know, go to sleep again. So let's see, let's get this out. All right, so take this all the way across. There's my dude, King Dan. King Dan. Am I doing that in the right spot? I don't think I am, so I'm gonna have to do it right here instead. That's all good. Okay, so take that across through here, and then what happens is this gets deleted, this turns into that, and this goes down right here, goes like that, and then we have our stairs. I don't like working at nighttime, but there's something about this castle that I like at nighttime. I don't know why. It's just like, it's cool. It reminds me of Skyrim, even though it really doesn't look anything like Skyrim, but I don't know. It just reminds me of like that fantasy game, you know, the good times on the Skyrims, which is something I might play a little bit on my second channel. So stay tuned, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the second channel. Top link in the description of every video. If you haven't already, trying to get, I'll stop bugging you guys about it once the second channel hits 10,000 subscribers. So I think it's at like 8,000 now. So that it's coming close. So I appreciate you guys subscribing on the second channel. It's really cool that you guys are you know, into that. I'm really happy. All right, so let's see. We're gonna have that there and right here. Of course, I'll plan out all the interior, and it's pretty well planned out, so the interior shouldn't be too tricky. Okay, right here as well. Yep. And then over here, we're gonna do one right here. Trying to map out where these spots are gonna be. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. So we got one right here. Hopefully this will line up. I'm really scared. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So right here. Please line up. Please line up. Please line up. All right, it's 4. Wait, no, is that 3? Oh, it's 3. Wait, is this 4? That's 3. Oh, it lines up. I'm straight up beast. Look at that. Oh, works so perfectly. I love it. Okay, let's get the stone bricks back out and the iron bars back out. And let's just start continuing this design. Again, the back of the building is not going to be as fancy. I might actually add a balcony or something like that at the back, like a balcony going out a little bit, but it's not going to be nearly as fancy as the front. Okay. So once I get all the exterior done in the castle, which shouldn't take more than like a week, then the interior is going to be the hard part because, you know, I'm going to have to plan it out. I have to put the walls and everything, and then turning into a Hunger Games map. We'll see, guys. September 1st is the plan when I'll release it, but, you know, I am going to be on vacation for 10 days during this month, so I'm not going to be super, and also Minecraft Next Gen is going to come out, which is going to keep me busy. So I'll try my best to get this castle done by the end of the month. If I don't, then, you know, don't hold anything against me because, you know, it was just because I was busy. Okay. But I want to get it done. I'm really happy with this build, you know. At first, I didn't really like it that much, and it's slowly grown on me. It's got to be one of my favorite builds. I'd say it's like Alpine Mansion it's getting a run for its money with this build, I'm telling you. Because it's just fun, you know. This is a fun build. You know, it may not appeal to the masses, you know, when it comes to, you know, building style. But it's a fun build. Oh, wait, you know what I thought about just now? What if I switched out the iron bars for fence gates as, like, these windows? Like, they're open. You can, like, open and closable windows. We're doing it. We'll leave the iron bars down there on the stone brick because they kind of match the color. But for these, we're changing them out for fence gates. I think it's cool. Didn't think of this. It's kind of like a little open and closing window. Awesome. All right, so there we go. Sweet. All right, so let's continue this here. All right. All right, so we got this. Right. I'm pretty happy though with like how this castle turned out. You know, for the first time I've ever built a castle. You know, I'm kind of new. I'm still kind of new to this stuff. You know, the fantasy builds. I don't really do it very much. I would like to do it more now that I've done it once. You know, how fun it is. But I think if I was gonna change anything about this castle, I'd make a castle that's a lot smaller. This one's kind of huge. It's cool. Like it's really nice, but you know, I would make one smaller. I'd make it a little bit less symmetrical. Like I would kind of like change it up a little bit throughout the castle, and then I'd try to build it like on the top of like a mountain or something like that. That would be really cool. Change the color as well, and like not make it blue, maybe like a red themed castle or something like that, or like the emerald castle. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave like a few of these open like throughout. Like some of them are open, some of them are closed. You know what I mean? So I'll have like that one open, and maybe like this one open, and maybe that one open. Whoops, there we go. Just to kind of like mix it up. Okay, so back here again. So we have like all this put in, right? We're nice and easy. Let's put the roofing in, then we can add detail. Well, I might add the detail later, but at least we'll get the place closed off for now before we close up today's video. Okay, potions of swiftness. Okay, let's take this across here. My controller, every single time I try to like go fast with my controller, it always puts me into like third person mode. So annoying, I tell you. Okay, so just gonna go across, and we're gonna match this up to the other side. You know what? I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. It's not good. I need to get some water after I'm done with this episode, because I don't want to lose my voice. I've been straight grinding, making videos for you guys. You know, getting ready for my vacation, and I don't want to lose my voice. That would be bad. So I'm gonna get some water after this is done. All right, so let's just fill this roof in, and we'll be out of here. Okay, so let's get this all filled in, and then of course I'm gonna add, you know, these kind of things to all throughout. Since there's gonna be 3 floors, it's gonna be the first, second, third floor. Gonna be awesome. All right, and then you know, all right, we're gonna go from there. So yeah, it's fun because I can see the light at the end of the tunnel on this build. It's so close to being done on the exterior. I never would have thought it, to be honest. I never would have thought I would have ever finished it when I first started. I was just like, there's no way I can build a castle. Pulled it off, like I said. You know, I didn't give up on the castle. I kept building it, and, you know, it's almost done. So, guys, that's where I'm going to conclude today's episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the castle episode. You guys are the best. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Give it a like. Subscribe to the second channel if you haven't already. All that stuff. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed. Don't subscribe to the second channel, not this one. You know, that wouldn't make any sense. Anyway, guys, it is Dan Lags. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.